Welcome everyone. Well, not everyone. Welcome back to my channel, David Sick and Near Me Comic here. All right, we're gonna do this live stream today. I just got some few things been loaded up this morning. Is the new comic book day, and I have a pick for this week as well. Along with that, use that code SNMC to get 10% discount on all your orders at 789comics.com. And today, once we get a few people in, I believe Hazel Dan will be making it today, along with Comic Book Estate will be joining us today. So today is down the old memory lane. It's been almost close to, geez, I think like 8, 9 years now that I've been on YouTube and met a lot of great people and kind of went through some people that went, it's come and go. And today is just visiting the old times, why we have started again, kind of recapping our collections and things like that. So, um, today we'll also, I think last week, Hazel Dan has commented that why don't we pick five things out of our collection and do a little show and tell. There's a little bit of like a bragging rights, I guess you can want to say, along with it just talk about anything that is happening with the within this collection, within this collectible hobby, let's just say. As we wait for other people, seems like there's nobody in. And look, this is not the most popular live stream out there. I'm just doing this just for the sake of being, I don't know, just for the sake of having people who wants to join come in and talk about things. And let me just kind of tell you the newest thing that I have picked up was this right here, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yes, thumbs up on, give us a thumbs up on this if you're watching this on a rewind, or if you're going to be catching this later in the live stream. But yeah, during the, I believe it was in October or mid-October, close to the late October, I went to a horror con in which I was able to meet, uh, I think it was Candice Peterson. I think that was her name, who portrays Elvira. But anyway, my next door, a neighbor across the street, he's a vendor, so he sells posters like this, actual double-sided movie posters, and picked this up and ordered the frame from Amazon, and there it is. Just need to hang this outside my wall to kind of give it a theater appeal to it. There's a couple more movie poster that I am looking to get, but that's on a later time. Um, what else we got? I got some few other things that I want to talk about as well. Oh yeah, Pokemon card and anything in a TCG is going crazy right now, especially with Pokemon, One Piece, and I believe Yu-Gi-Oh is another one that is kind of picking up his pace. But I went kind of looking to see what I had in my collection, and oh, hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you feeling, buddy? It's been a while.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm okay. I'm doing a lot better than I was, so that's good.
Yeah, that's damn good, man. Well,
Yeah,
thanks for joining in.
it was rough.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I might not be able to stay very long, but I just wanted to kind of come in and hang out for a little bit and uh, see how you guys are doing and stuff. Kind of miss y'all. So
Same here,
yeah,
man. I'm sorry that I didn't follow up with your personal issue, but I figured give you time and
nah,
you
no,
to
I'm not worried
recover.
about it at all. Yeah,
Good. Well, you're looking good, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
All right. Well, the thing is that I don't want to hold you too long. I
Yeah, it
know
was crazy, man. Like
you telling me. Fuck,
dying.
I was kind of.
Um, so I had to keep breaking it. Do what?
I didn't hear you because you were breaking up. You
Oh,
froze. You buffered.
yeah. No, I was saying I was mowing the yard and the lawnmower kept dying, so I had to keep cranking it up, and I just started sweating real bad, and my arms started hurting, and my back started hurting, and I felt like I was gonna have like a heat stroke or something. And I went and I put I ended up pushing the lawnmower back to the backyard and had to pick it up and carry it up like the deck stairs, and went inside and lay down on the bed. And my wife, kept having her like rub my shoulder, so I had like this really really bad pain in my arms and my back. And I took a cold shower and stuff like that to try to cool down. And I stayed home for 4 hours, man.
God.
And uh, ended up going to like the
So where? So
hello.
you have to go to ER?
Can y'all hear me?
No, no. You're buffering in and out. So there's like a few second that is missing throughout your story.
Sorry. Yeah, and I basically stayed home for like 4 hours with a massive heart attack.
God, scary.
Okay. Yeah,
That's scary.
I guess it's just gonna be bad today. But
Well, not just today. Every time you went live, we always had that issue with with your internet connection because your dungeon somehow. I don't know. I have the same issue. I'm on the second floor of my house, and if I close this door right here behind me, I lose all internet connection. It's just it just frees up. My computer frees up, and I can't do anything. So I always have to leave that door open. So I'm thinking about getting that internet what is that extension where you put on the wall so it catches it kind of bounces through without any
yeah,
disturbance. So, but I went to Costco the other day. I was looking at it. It's like they're asking. I think it was like a 200 something dollars. And I'm thinking, God, do I want to spend another few $100s just to get good connection, or should I just leave the door open? So here's my alternative. I just leaving the damn door open. Um, and I was today because today I don't know if Yvonne has told you she was on a live chat a few weeks ago, and she said that the next time we go live, we should do a little show and tell. So like pick five things out of your collection and kind of show and tell, and why you have started and so and so. So that's why today is what we call down the old memory lane. It's like it's been almost 9 years that I
yep,
have been. I don't want to say content creator, but it's just being on the YouTube, being very active, uploading videos, going streaming live and things like that. And I realized that still so many things has changed in my collective styles and the things that I watched and how I evolved throughout the years of collecting. So I thought that was a great idea for Yvonne to suggest that idea that we do this, and we can kind of talk and talk about ourselves, about why we have started and what we did, and how we evolved and how we changed and things like that. You know,
You know
um,
what, David? The slabs I want to share are right there,
okay.
but I'm too lazy to get them out.
Well, I totally understanding. Just that couple step.
I don't want to dig out stuff and then have to put them back in.
Well, I got.
I'm done with that life, man.
I know exactly what you mean. Even this morning, when I woke up, like God, I gotta pick five things. So I have to go to the other room for my card collection. I gotta go here, but I was able to bring it because I love to show off my things. Not my things, my collection. You don't want to see my thing. But let me. let me just start off with let me just single myself out here, solo myself, and this is something that I have collected. Was my baseball card. I was a huge baseball basketball ever since I was in my teens, and I didn't. Well, short story. I mean, long story short, I was never a good organizer. You know, I put stuff here and there. It looks good, but it's not organized. And I remembered I had a whole collection of basketball, baseball cards, along with some few comic books that I had back in the days. And my mom always tells me, clean your damn room, because I had to share with my two other brothers. So we lived in a 2-bedroom apartment. You know, we share one room with my two older brothers. So I had all my shit all over the place. So she said, clean up or I'm going to dump it. She gave me 2 warnings. A third warning was the final warning. And of course, I didn't listen to her. And next thing you know, she threw everything away. I'm literally, she threw everything away. Okay. Um, okay. Anyway, Ron's will be back. But these are the two cards that I had from back then that was somehow I found out she wasn't able to find out or find. So this recently I got this card graded. It came as a 9, but it is my all-time thing is my Joe DiMaggio. This is something that I pulled out of the Pinnacle in 1992, I believe. Um, yeah, 1993. So this was it. It also came with the certificate of authenticity, and so this is one of my thing that I enjoy that I would never let go. And my other thing is another card that I had I found underneath between embedded into my bed. We shared a 2 bed, and this was something I put underneath the in between the mattresses, and I found it because my mom didn't throw it. It's not the greatest, but it's my Michael Jordan rookie card. Um, it's an 8, of course, because it's not going to be mint because it was embedded. It was in between the two mattresses. And when I first started collecting about nine years ago, I always enjoyed this character, and everybody said, "No, this character is not going to work out because we already have Peter Parker." But I always believe in Miles Morales. But this was something that I always, and also this was like a $10 book back then. So I remember picking up like 10 of them and was just giving away as an AOK back then and saying, you know, whoever supported my channel or who was a close friend of mine, you know, so this is was another book. I mean, of course, this not the book that I had 9 years ago, but I'm just saying that Miles Morales is something I picked up along the way. Other one is shout out to I don't know if he still makes a content creator. I don't know if he's still active in YouTube, but his YouTube channel was 88 80i Samurai. Um, really great guy. His name was Chris. His name is Chris, and he was the very first one to send me an a drawing of Spider-Man because he know how much I love Spider-Man. I mean, this guy was great. He's a great artist. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if he's still active in YouTube, but you know, it's 80i Samurai. This is something back like 9 years ago I received from him as a part of an AOK, along with this book that he sent because my dream was always to get AF-15, but to say that this is the closest thing that he could send me was a raw. I got it graded, came back as a 9.8, but this is something that really holds dear to me as a collector, along with part of this YouTube community. And along with this was sent by Freddy 562. He's the one actually introduced me to J. Scott Campbell. He said, "You gotta collect his artist. You gotta collect his card." And he sent me this book saying that it's not an easy book to find, but it's somehow that holds dear to him. And he had 2 copies. He sent me one. And this is the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vowels, one of the 50 J. Scott Campbell variant, which also have the statue behind me right there. Um, and just somehow this just shows how great this community is or was, um, and it's just a very small circle of friends that I consider myself very lucky to have, and Hazel Dan as well as you and Ron. And I remember Ron, as Comic Book Estate, he always did this haul where he you did your haul on a, like a shelf, and you would have your camera down and you would show your books with all your Black Widows and your recent pickup and things like that. And also I knew Ron through when he did his, I don't know, he was the very first, but this was the very first that was brought to my attention. Was he did the YouTube channel, what was that, award where you you do things and people will vote, and you get, I still can't, you know what, I got that award somewhere, but I still can't find it. But I me and six other people, I believe, was Doom, Freddy, Alex, Master XZ, for the best live ensemble, back then, as a point as a 9.2 crew. And that's how I knew about Ron. And as for Hazel Dan, I I got through knowing him through Kingdom Comics, and I was watching their videos. They never showed their face. It was just more of um, Yvonne and Joe, kind of talking about things. And I like their chemistry because there is no filter. Joe will say something and Yvonne will correct him, and things like that. And I really enjoyed the video, and come to, and 9 years later, here we are. We never met in person, but still, I consider you guys as a great friends, and I'm just thankful that you're here with us, today, Joe. And my prayers and has gone out to you, hoping for fast recovery and things like that. And so that's my little. Here's my little 4 or 5 minutes of my of why of my 5 things that in my collection that somewhat holds a dear things to my heart, and why I keep continuing, regardless of the success or non-success that I have in my channel. But this is what drives me to keep doing what I'm doing for the past decade or so now.
Very cool. Yeah.
So I remember, Joe, you were always into your. I remember Kingdom Comics was talked about how he met you and Joe at Fan Expo when he was in Texas, and
Yeah.
he said a lot of good things about you guys and things like that. It seems as though we're not as active as much as what we were like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
actually a
for
fan
sure.
expo going on right now, and I wanted to go because Gillian Anderson from X Files is going to be there, and I was gonna pay big bucks for her autograph and a photo, but um, I just don't want to go. I don't want to make the effort,
Yeah.
And Greg Capullo was going to be there, but then he canceled, so that kind of solidified my decision. It's like I ain't going. But then later on, I found out Linda Blair was going to be there. I was like, oh, I would have
Ooh,
loved to got
Exodus.
her photo and autograph.
Yeah.
But you know what? After years of going to cons and buying comics, kind of it's kind of run its course. And I don't want to say I'm tired of it because I still like comics, but I just don't want to make any more effort. I got other things I'd rather do right now.
Yeah. I mean, we always have better things to do, right? As as for Joe, I'm sure, your health is the number one thing that you need to focus on right now, right? And
Yeah.
I just found out that my prostate is, I was having this hip pain, right? So I went to a doctor, like,
Yeah.
is there something wrong with my hip? And she said, you could be a prostate. I
Oh
said,
God.
what does the prostate has anything to do with my hip? And she goes,
It's
well,
referred pain.
yeah. So
Yeah.
if your prostate kind of it kind of jams up, or so it kind of hurt. That
Yeah,
so
you're not having enough sex, David. You've got to up it a little bit.
well, yeah. So if you're urinating and you just don't feel like you are just have that release, you go check your doctor for your prostate, because after when you're 50, if you're over 50 years old, go check your
Yeah.
prostate. And there's a public announcement for you guys for health.
So what's going on, David? Are you getting it checked or what?
Yeah, I'm getting a check. I'm getting a check.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
because due to the holidays and
Oh,
the
yeah,
insurance that I got is like piece of shit. So
yeah, of course.
I am going to go see my doctor in April. Okay.
That sounds about right. Yeah, because I needed to go see some specialists at Stanford. I have to wait about 6 months because the people that are around here, they're only so good. But Stanford, of course, is more elite. So I have to wait for them. I'm going to see him in April too. So kind of sucks being older and getting older and having these minor or seemingly minor problems, and it turns out to be something really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Getting
like,
old really sucks.
Yeah,
I can imagine, Joe, what you went through. Is I honestly I was
Yeah.
shocked.
I almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Tell
was
me,
bad. It was
my
100% it was the Widowmaker heart attack.
yeah. My brother is 7 years younger than I am, and he
Yeah,
had open
and-
heart surgery about a decade
Yeah.
ago. And so all it takes is just that one little blockage, and that'll do it. So
Mhm.
from here on, moving forward,
Yeah, I had
just got to take care of yourself
Yeah.
now.
you were saying, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. And I had two arteries blocked. One was the big one. Like I had a massive heart attack. So it was like that Widowmaker, and it was 100% clogged. And then I had
Yeah.
another artery that was 80% clogged. And they were able to put stents in and get them open, but I stayed home with a massive heart attack for like 4 hours. I didn't know I was having one. And I should probably be dead. Probably shouldn't be here.
You're lucky.
And it did a lot of damage to my heart. So I have like heart damage now. I'm very, very fortunate. Yeah. Yeah. And I started praying, man, and I was laying there in the hospital bed, and I was like, well, I guess this is it, man. I'm going to go and I'm going to be seeing Jesus today, and those were the thoughts that I were having. And I called all the guys from my church group and had them all pray for me. It's like, I might not be coming home. It was scary, man. It was the scariest thing I've ever gone through in my life.
Yeah, I said a couple prayers for you too.
And they got me to the emergency room, and
Joe's too young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, our prayer.
Yeah,
but,
51. Yeah.
Well,
It was scary, man.
now that you're have survived your bypass or your heart attack, does it put any perspective on in life or in things that you do?
Yeah. I actually have I had to go see a physical, physical therapy. I've been in physical therapy since September, and I just finished my physical therapy last Wednesday. So that's my last day of physical therapy that I had. And I had to go see a counselor, for emotional stuff. And I'm about to go see a psychiatrist, and the psychologist told me that he thinks I might need some medications to kind of help me out. He said I'm having a bunch of highs and a bunch of lows, and I might have PSD type symptoms and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going through some depression and anxiety, and it was, emotionally draining for me too, physically and emotionally. It's now kind of getting better. I'm physically a lot better. I'm emotionally better, but I'm still not emotionally.
Yeah, no. Well, the physical part is
well
always
yet. If that kind of makes depressed and going and but yeah, man, it just like I really did. I was like, sometimes I'm still kind of in shock that I'm here. I don't know how. I guess God just wasn't ready yet, to take me. But it's really a miracle that I'm alive. I should be dead. Yeah, and that's kind of traumatizing to think about. For me, it's like it's
well, you
very
shouldn't be
sobering.
traumatized, Joe. You should be more
Yeah,
thankful and look and be more focused on the goal, instead of being traumatized and
yeah.
Yeah, but there is
I am thankful
PTSD
and I'm
though.
grateful, but
yeah, it's for
yeah,
me too.
and
When
that's
you
kind
when
of
you
what it
get
is. It's more like stuff like that. So I'm still kind of like, yeah.
I mean, I think anybody who goes like even getting into a car
And I'm not a
accident
real
now,
optimistic, positive person. Yeah,
you can be, you know, you
I
can be,
guess.
Joe.
I mean,
Yeah, you
every
are.
once in a while, I suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
you sure sounds positive when you do your comic
Uh,
book calls, when you did
yeah.
your comic book call.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't. Yeah. We don't do anything. We actually quit doing a bunch of stuff whenever COVID happened, man. We just kind of, I don't know. I got out of doing anything and I quit going to the conventions, it took me like a couple of years to get over that and to be like, hey, I'm not going to be like a recluse for the rest of my life. I'm getting over this stuff, and started getting out and doing stuff again. But yeah, I mean, for the first couple of years of that stuff, we didn't do nothing with nobody, man. I was like, I'm just staying home and staying away from everybody. And I went kind of weird with it. So ended up getting it twice anyway. So it's like, I guess it doesn't matter what the heck I do. Like, I might as well just go out and enjoy my life if I'm going to get COVID anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the COVID thing was just so fucking it's a bullshit to me. It's like,
Yeah.
we run a fucking gas station, convenience store is considered as essential that we stayed freaking open, and it didn't help. It didn't stop me from going places. I just don't understand. Like, you go to a restaurant, you put a mask on, but you got to take it off to eat. And like, I don't get it. And we put this plastic or whatever glass panel in front of the cashier, but you move to the side and it's fucking right open. It's this certain thing I really don't understand. And but it didn't stop me from doing what I need to do socially. But the whole freaking world went to complete stop at the moment, and all the comic books fucking went skyrocketed because everybody had enough money to spend money on things, and that I wish for that 2 years, 2020, 2021, I wish it would just fucking just be over with, because even till today people are saying, looking, I watch the videos and say, oh yeah, in 2020 this book was $3,000, in 2020, 2021. But I think that should be wiped away from all market resource for anybody to saying this. I think that was just a fluke in that 2-year period. Hey, but that is that. But throughout the years on you guys, being in YouTube, what is the few things that you remember that kind of made your YouTube or your collecting that highlighted, or that you continue doing what you guys are doing, even though we have slowed down a lot, but still we kind of hold that moment, saying, you know what, that was a good moment. And is there anything that you guys want to share? Because like I said, this is all going down the old memory lane, just a few things.
Yeah, like for us, like the community's changed so much over the years, and it's not what it used to be. Like, it used to be kind of stuff like this where, the 9.2 crew and all that stuff, and you guys would just kind of hang out and talk and show your books, and you would have like, some occasional auctions, and you would just have, really good conversations and really interesting things, talking about, various stuff, and everything today just kind of seems to be more about like spec stuff. And I think it's kind of slowly getting back to showing books and people talking about, collections and what's out there. But it's focused now is a lot more like monetary stuff than it is just the love of things and just the coolness of some of these books and stuff, you know. So I think there's been a shift in the community, which I don't quite as enjoy as much, but I remember like all the stuff whenever we started doing videos and all the support that, you know, people like you, David, you know, kind of gave us, and just everybody was nice, and it was just a really great community, you know, and now there seems to be a lot more bickering and kind of silly stuff going around to where people are fighting and not so nice and cordial to one another, and it's just not quite as enjoyable, you know.
Yeah.
But it's I still enjoy it. But it was just nice. I like seeing people's stuff, and I like hearing about their stories and how they got this and what they like about this, and you know, showing books that I've never seen before that are like these ghost books and stuff that they have in their possession and how they got them, and I like all that stuff, you know, and like seeing your Michael Jordan rookie card, like man, I saw that when I was a kid. I wanted to get one of those when I was a kid, and it was like I didn't have the money for it at the time, you know. And when I was not really a kid, I was a teenager, you know. But that book's been fairly expensive for a long time, and I just didn't have the money to get it. And so I've always wanted like a Michael Jordan rookie card, and I think it's just really cool to actually, you know, see that. To see anything Joe DiMaggio, anything is, you know, really cool.
Yeah.
You know, whatever that, you know, that's, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, it's and we don't make very many videos anymore. It's kind of it's a little bit time consuming, and I just haven't had the get up and go to do anything lately, you know, so it's kind of hard for me to do stuff like that now, and just kind of got out of the habit of it and got out of it. So it's I don't know, we're still collecting stuff and we're still getting books, and but yeah, that's, you know.
Well, I guess for me, I just like getting good ideas, you know, like you say, seeing what other people get. But like, I think a couple of weeks ago, David was talking about the new grading company, PSA. And I saw a nice Black Widow PSA 9.8, and I nearly pulled the trigger on it. It was, it's like $120. And you know, I have money to spend, but the desire isn't there. Probably 8 or 9 years ago, I would have got it, but now I don't care. I mean, I got enough comic books, you know. I got a nice, healthy collection that I'm happy with.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing what others have to share, that's kind of cool. But seeing people talk about how much they got out of it, I mean, as far as money or seeing how much it's selling for, I don't care about that stuff.
No, well, well, as for the monetary value, is like it's always good to know what your book is worth, you know, but so, you know, those videos like, oh, I lost $10,000, you know, and it's a clickbait and a click on it, and this guy is all about bitching about like how CGC damaged their book or damaged his book, and now it costed him thousands of dollars out of 100 books that he has freaking submitted to CGC, you know. And you know, there's some other things where, you know, people are picnicking about, you know, how CGC or even PSA or any grading company has somewhat defected, or, you know, how like how this, you know, scalper, or you want to say flippers, or even these scammers are trading, you know, inserting books and things like that. What to, you know, those kind of things I like to watch because I like to be inside it, but to a point where that's a lot of investigative reports.
That's really cheap entertainment, David. So come on.
Well, no, but the thing is that I watch them because for them to do this, they have investigated a lot of their things, like going, you know, looking at the what was that this number, you know, the graded or certificate numbers and so, and how they found it's those kind of things that's just like, wow, you know, this guy put a lot of time into this, you know, to find out exactly what and timelines and things like that. I can't do it because I don't have the freaking patience nor time to.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't want to do all that stuff.
You know, Ron told me about a month ago, saying, "Hey, we should do something about stock." He sent me a couple of images about things, and till this day, you know, I just printed it out, but I haven't really read through it yet. So I don't
That's
know
okay,
when.
David. The market hasn't crashed yet, so you have
Oh,
lots of
no,
time.
no. And Alex, comic book galore. I don't know what the fuck he is because I've been sending him messages, but he never replied back. But he sent me a couple of books regards to like atomic habits, and things about money. How to finance, and there's autonomy of money
Yeah.
or things like that. I read through 5 books and I can't, and I have to go back. So it's to a point where anything to do with investigating or thing, it will take a long time for me to really uh how would you say comprehend what I'm reading.
Well,
Is
before I first truly invested in anything, it took me 8 months to just study up on it. So don't rush yourself. I mean, I could share you some of the things I know, but I think to develop that foundation, just start slow and don't invest in anything unless you understand it. Like that's why I never thought of comic books as an investment. If I like the comic
Mhm.
book, the character, the art, the writing, that's what I get into it for. But as an investment, no, that doesn't
No.
even make sense to me.
Well, that I think you got a good point there. Back then when Joe was saying that we love the fact that everybody just showed their books and how they got it. It wasn't much of a monetary value. It was just more of cool books to pick up, and whoever picked up, and they got it for $1, but it's a $10 book and things like that. I think to a point where now is like a lot of people are going in more for in monetary value. I think a lot of the FOMO has kicked in, like this blind bag. I don't freaking understand this blind bag, and like how people are just saying, "Oh, you can get this book that is worth $200 if you pay $40 for this blind bag." It's expensive. I
Yeah.
understand it. I think we talked about this over and over again. It's like getting the sports card marketing into comic book was one of the stupidest thing I ever heard of. You know, you can't do it because nothing is numbered. Nothing is it's just done. It was just it's stupid. That's all I can say. It's bringing that market into comic book is just the most stupidest thing. And people but just buying into it. That's the thing that I am not really happy having this hobby going into as a part of the card, where is you're taking a chance pulling this, how would you say it?
Yeah.
Oh geez, I'm losing up for word, but it's not a great marketing. I mean, it's a great market for sellers that who sells this at maybe 35 $40 when they get it only for $5, and they're making like what 20 35. I don't know what the market profit margin is, but I'm sure they're making a great profit out of it.
Yeah, you're really just gambling. You're relying on
Yeah.
chance, and you're just hoping for something to happen. And hope is not a strategy, really.
No, because here's a great example. I bought a Tops, in Tops company, they had a thing called Tops Now, right? And so there is this draft pick of Cooper Flag, which was the number one overall draft pick for
Oh yeah.
Dallas Mavericks last year. And they did a Tops Now where you can order one for $12, five for $10 each, and things like that. So I ordered 25 of this Cooper Flag, thinking that I'll get a parallel. So this is almost like getting a blind bag comic book for Monsters or DC, whatever image with the thing. I got nothing. I just got basic, which now
Oh,
average to what $10 per card. I spend like what 45, $50. Now that card is only worth $7. So I mean, it's just most of the choice. But as for me, the reason I got it is not to get the parallel so and so, because I believe in this player, that hoping that within the decade that he'll become another like a superstar, like Stephen Curry or things like that. You know, and I never sold any of my cards. I think there was one that I sold that was Captain America, which I got a green parallel, but I figure I'm not gonna hold this because the movie sucked, so I just sold it. But when it comes to baseball and things like that, like this, I it stays in my collection, uh, things. But as for me, there's a couple of channels that and the people, and let me start with the negative first. Um, Let me start with the negative. At the time when I was part of the 9.2 crew, a lot of people reached out, hey, so to me it's like, wow, this is such a great community, and you meet them, not meet them, but you communicate with them, and did you realize using they're just using you as a platform for them to get one recognized, because as for me, if I consider you as my friend, I'll shout you out, in my channel, say, hey, check this guy out, you know, check this channel out, and we supported each other. Hey, let's get this guy to 100 sub, um, things like that.
Yeah.
So this is one guy. His name was Rag 718 or 728. This I think he was from DC. I think he was from Maryland or something like that. So he was another guy that uses reach out to you thinking that, hey, I want to be a friend, but later to realize that he's just using it to scam or to get free books from people, from the community. And other one guy was SPT something, which was a huge, like, a spawn collector and things like that. And he said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna get this, and you send them the money and they send it to you, but they only send you not the whole thing. I mean, it is just to a point where I got so disgusted with the people that who take advantage of the kindness that we shared, that we do. Is the one feel the thing that was a negative thing for me is that there's people out there that uses people to get what they want, or like free comic book, or to get their, I don't know, their, to be recognized within and things like that. And the good point of it is that I was able to meet really good people like you, Ron, like Joe from Hazel Dan Yvonne, along with, Kingdom Comics, Drashers and things, and Doom 143, and ADI Samurai, things like that. And I was able to, along with, rest in peace for Timbo, Lord of the Long Box, is people that you meet throughout the years, and they never change, and these are the highlights that I like to take good things, and here I am still making videos and hoping that that I will able to do this for another 10 years if possible. And other channel that I wanted to shout out is Vin Crew. It was one of the very first channel that subbed to my channel was Vin Crew. Until this day, he I like to support him whenever he does his comic book sale, and every time he does, after he does all these sales on Instagram, then he posts his freaking comic book haul, and the books that he get is just to a point like, God damn it, he's the books that the money that he's making by selling his book, he's getting a better books at, and things.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? And talk about Vin Crew. There's a couple of books that I did pick up from him, and I just want to show you guys what I got from him. So here's the 3 books that I picked up in support of his channel, along with my supporting of my addiction of getting things. One is this one here is the paper trade for Underworld. He put this was Clayton Crane art, but it's not. It's just a photo of but it's a paper dread. It's not an easy book to find, from my understanding. But I picked this up from him, along with another DC Presents 20, I believe it's 29, 26. first appearance of Teen Titans in a newsstand. So, and the last book, which I had it in 96, I sold it, but I got a mid grade, probably about probably I can say about 5.56. There's a few um, thing, but it's X-Men 129, first appearance of but Kitty Pride and Emma Frost, I think. So that's the three books that I picked up from him. So shout out to Vin Crew for his great Instagram sales that he posts and some great books that he
So if I may cut in, David, just sticking to the negative part about YouTube.
yeah, please. I
You know,
love
I
negative.
remember Great Legend talking about, I don't know how long ago this was, but Great Legend was talking about how his channel was on the downslide, and I just did not understand what he was talking about. And then after a while, as it affected me, I kind of understood. You know, you just kind of, I guess the hobby wears on you, and I think he said something like he wasn't spending enough time with his wife and family, so he just had to stop doing so many. I mean, he was on at least twice a week. And I mean, you like seeing Great Legend, right? He's very positive. But I guess it just takes a toll, and you just don't want to be, you don't want to be part of it anymore. I don't make videos anymore, but I still watch YouTube for the purposes of learning. Like I learn stuff, and I go to other communities like Book Community and all that. But there were a lot of negative stuff happening to our community, and I don't know if that necessarily turned me away from the community, because like you said, David, you still had some friends that you like seeing and supporting.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have a huge before my circle of friends. Within this community was big. I wanted everybody in so we can support and things like that. And after being, getting used, or I feel as I'm being used, because I've been seeing this is who I am. If I feel that at the time, during that time, if I have a book that I believe, which was, one was Ultimate Fallout, right? Other one was it was that one of the 50 Fiona Staples, which that book in 98 goes for about what $3,000-4,000. I had 20 copies of each, and I would send it out because not because of the monetary value. It was just more of a, hey, I love this cover, I love this character. Here it is, and that's what I did. And I later to find out, it's they reached out to me knowing that I'm giving out free books, and that's just how I felt, because as soon as they got the book, that was it, So I don't know. It's just to a point where there's a lot of channels out there. A lot of YouTube drop that phone. Yes, lot of channel because
So David, with your addiction, let's just suppose that you stopped cold turkey collecting anything, comic books and cards and all that stuff. If you stopped cold turkey, what would you do with yourself on your free time? I mean, you could read comic books. You just wouldn't be buying and collecting.
You know what? I never. You know what? To a point where I really never gave that a thought. Like, if I do this cold turkey, what would I do with the extra time or the extra expenses that I would gain from it?
I mean, we're in our 50s, so we really need to do good things with ourselves, like read up on good nutrition and eat good food, and then
yes,
exercise like walks or jogging or whatever, light weights, and then like Joe was saying, just spiritual health, just taking care of your mind and your soul.
I think I would be. I think. Oh, geez.
I mean, there is a lot you could do in your free time just to take care of yourself, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm doing that as we. I think I'm doing
your
that.
prostate.
Yeah, one. They say that drinking cinnamon. You put a cinnamon bark in a hot water, you boil it for a few hours, and you drink that. That should kind of help with my A1C, with my diabetic.
Oh, I forgot you have diabetes too.
Along with the prostate, so I'm doing that daily. But they say don't do it, overdo it. So like I would do it every day, rest for 1 week, and I'll do it again. And I'm walking average about 2 miles per day. You know, so I don't know. Um, but that's a damn good question. What would I do if I just went cold turkey? I'm in the process. Actually, I reached out to Bryce Comics on Instagram saying, "Hey, I have a collection over close to about 600 comic books, and would you be interested?" And fuck, he replied back to me. He said, "Oh, can you give me the list of all your comic book?" I'm like, "Fuck, really?" I was kind of hoping, like, okay, send me your collection and I'll go through it and I'll tell you. And since the book will be in his possession, it's not going to be saying, no, I don't like your numbers, send it back. I was just hoping that, I'll buy it, send it to me, and I'll go through your collection, and this is how much I would offer.
It sounds like a cheap project you could do with Microsoft Excel for the next
No
2 or
shit,
3 years.
I was no kidding. But definitely I'll be spending more time with my wife, regardless if it's arguing or traveling or if it's shopping. I think I'll be spending more time with my wife.
Like you could work out with your wife. You should do that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah. She helped me stretch in certain position I can't do because I'm fucking stupid.
TMI.
They can actually work at a store. Yeah, that too. Giselle said, I'm thinking about probably in 5 years not work for my brother. So I am getting my resume ready. Kind of hoping that I'll put my resume out there to see, what kind of job I can get.
This job market's brutal, though. I mean,
yeah, I know, but I'm thinking maybe working for TSA, as a part of the Homeland Security, because I know about 3 people that actually is in TSA, and they said that you should apply, and it may be hard for the first year, but after you pass that 1 year, you it does get a little bit better when it comes to your pay and your pension. So I'm looking into that.
You live close to the airport?
It's about 25 minutes from SeaTac, which is the international airport here. Bryce is where he'll get code. Yeah, I know. Probably his code will be easier, Jay Sosa, but me putting that will probably take about 3 months. I actually did download an Excel. I just have to start typing things in. But fuck, I mean, putting 600 books into the Excel files and giving it my, I don't know, expertise when it comes to grade or the condition of the book is the one that kind of would put me in that time bin to actually go through the book, because I don't want to put, yeah, it's a 9.6, but actually it's a 9.0, or just give them the title and thinking like, I don't want to go back and forth. Okay, what's the condition of this so and so key book? And so I want to be very thorough with that.
Yeah, he'll want pictures and stuff.
Yeah. So maybe I was thinking maybe I should just do a video and just flip through the book, but I figured, if he wants a list, I want to do this properly. I can do this properly. Along with so anyway, down the old memory lane. Jeez, man. I remember. God, I remember Great Legend. Yeah, I mean his channel was huge. I remember there was about 5-6 people in his channel doing auction and just talk about comic book, and I remember being part of the live chat, and I think I said something, and that kind of backfired on me at once. So
you do have to be careful.
Yeah. As you know, Ron, I'm not a very filtered guy when it comes to being opinionated or being vocal about things. So I say something, and that kind of backfired on me, and people were saying like all these negative things. So just be careful, guys. Just be careful what you say, and because that can destroy your channel. Um, it says right here,
Absolutely.
collecting high grade golden and silver will make it easy if I ever sell it. Yes, I realize that the modern book nowadays is not as demanding as before. Like 10 years ago, I think 10 years ago, I think modern book was more demanding. But now, when it comes to monetary, like I said, if you want a quick sell monetary ground, I think golden age, silver age is a lot more easier to get rid of
Yeah,
than.
like the first appearance of Black Widow, that thing has gone down.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, yeah. You see them selling on eBay, the low grade ones that are graded. I mean, I don't need to have it. I mean, but it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see how it's gone down in value.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, talk about value. Um, I remember reaching out to Drescher. Richard, if you're watching this on the live, I remember you said I asked you about that one piece, a new era, a new awakening, that booster box, which I got con. I bought that was a counterfeit, but I ended up getting a new one. He said, I remember he saying, is this worth getting? He's like, it's overly populated. I mean, it's been saturated to a point. A lot of those things have been printed. And along with Pokemon, this I asked him, and I remember he saying that that is also overly populated, which is overly printed. I just a couple days ago, I went to Costco because there was a new drop on this Costco. I just put a short, I just put a little reel on my Instagram. I stood in line for 30 minutes because Instagram, this influencer says, oh, November 28th, Costco is putting this Pokemon UPC so and so for below MSRP, right? I'm saying, okay, I'm there. And there's people in line, right? Kid? I never seen people in line because
And so this is a Costco you regularly go to.
yeah, Costco.
And you never seen a line like that before.
Never, never. Since I'm an
Isn't
exclusive
that
member,
stupid?
well, yeah, since I'm
Come
an
on,
exclusive
David.
member,
Why
I
did you
get
stand
to-
in line?
I get exclusive member get to go in 1 hour before regular Costco member, right? But even this time, I was there at 8:30. Line was stupid crazy. I said, okay, all these people can't be here just to shop. Everybody's here. 80% of it, I'm sure, is all scalpers. Okay,
Including you.
including me. One per person, one per person. So I took my wife, But anyway, so we got there. We just fucking fast walking. Someone was running towards the back because that's where all the holiday gifts and collectibles are. And nothing. Everybody's scanning around, thinking that they probably put it somewhere else. And next thing you know, I asked the guy that who worked there, one of the Costco employees, saying, "Hey, do you guys know anything about this new release on the Pokemon card?" He's like, "You're like the 10th person to ask me that. We don't know anything about Pokemon card." They're like, "What do you mean? The guy was supposed to get it today." They're like, "Who said that?" So I noticed that in the entrance, there's, I guess they looked at the stock and people were just all crowded over that computer. One guy, he goes, "We've been scammed. We've been scammed because there's nothing that shows in their inventory of Pokemon cards to be released today." Oh, that was a couple days ago.
You mean it was like a bogus news about a release? Is that
Well, it
what you
seems
think?
like whoever this influencer that was saying that November 28th that Costco was supposed to get this, they got their information completely wrong because no Costco had any of this what they were talked about on social media. So it was like haha on me to believe in this fool, but me and 200 other people that was in on the line also will probably got the same message as well too. So it's just, but what I'm saying is, Richard told me not to get this card because he doesn't know if there's going to be any value to it. But I was going to open it, but I decided not to. But I realized that those two boxes of cards that I got for under $100 now is worth $500. Woohoo! Yeah, thank you for the enthusiasm, guys. But I just made money on those two for one on the One Piece and also on the Pokemon card that I didn't open. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm thank you for being happy for me, guys. He said that.
It's funny how it just went over my head what you were talking about.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that because I got no reaction to it. Yeah,
I think your mindset does have to change a little bit, David, about money and value. I mean, and influencers for that matter. I mean, is this stuff really important to you? I mean, making that much money and then all the hype and all that, is that really?
No, the reason that I'm happy, enthusiastic about it is that I didn't do it for. I just wanted to make a content me opening packs. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I said, you know what? I don't want to open it. Let's put it on the side, not think about it. And a year later, I mean, for that price to go up, I mean, of course, I mean, I didn't get it for the monetary value. I just wanted to do it for the content of my YouTube, for opening packs and things like that. But for it to go up 5 times the value that I paid for, it's like now I'm thinking like, wow, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a window though, right? There's a window of time where you got to sell, because if you wait too long, it might go down in value, right?
Yeah, I mean, everything comes and goes, but I mean, just recently I checked, I realized that it is 5 times. It's selling for $500, which I spent probably $100 for it. But I mean, like I said, if I wanted to sell it now, I probably would, but I'm probably gonna keep it. And but anyway,
Okay.
David, how's that 8 printing thing? Hey, you know what? That 8 printing, I still have them. I still do enjoy them. But it's a great cover. It's a great cover, and it's issue number 1, regardless if it's an 8 printing or not. Jay Salsa, I still like that. And I have a top 50 books in my collection, and I'm sure that's going to be part of that 50 books that I'm going to be showing in my video as well too. You said that wait, left alive. I'm confused. I thought there were no cards. What are you talking about? Which card? What no cards? Joe, what is she talking about? Did I miss something here?
I don't. You got me on that one. I don't know. I have no idea what she means.
I'm confused. I thought there were no cards. No,
I'm confused.
Well, Yvonne, if you're talking about that One Piece, that counterfeit, yeah, that I got my money back. I sent them, and I think I sent you 1 pack of that. Did I send you guys that 1 pack of that? Right, I did, right?
Yeah. We got a really good card out of it too.
Really?
Yeah, it was a good card. Yeah.
Well, no, not the box. I think I sent you guys that 1 pack of that counterfeit.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah. No, you sent us a couple of. Yeah, we got a.
No, I sent you that whole. Yeah, I think I sent you that whole box of that One Piece. You picked up. I think you put a gold.
Yeah, it was a gold Luffy. Yeah, it was a gold Luffy Don card. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Yeah, I think we did get the counterfeit ones too. Yeah.
The counterfeit one, I still do have it. I opened 2 packs, and this was it.
Yeah.
I don't know, might work, but I can tell you right now, definitely is not going to be a gold label. Look at the cut; it's just off center in the back. But yeah, I don't know, just somehow less of a comic. I think I'm getting a little bit more into cards again, especially when it comes to Magic the Gathering Spider-Man. I've been getting those collected booster pack, and picked up some, I don't know, I enjoy the hobby. But going back to what Ron was said, um, yeah, I don't know what would I do with that extra time. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it was bad. It's really bad. It was really badly made. Um, Name that one channel, guys, that you would that that started your whole YouTube thing.
Omega Shinryu Ken. That was James out of Southern California.
Did you ever meet him in person?
No, because he lives in Southern California. I'm in Northern California.
So you watched his video, and this is the reason why you went in. You got into.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what got me going.
A
Yeah.
lot of people were saying that. This.
Yeah, but his thing was keys. He was just all doing keys. But then it got to a point where he he ran out of money, and it was like, oh my God, there is a negative to doing this. You just gotta make your boundaries, your guardrails, and stick to your budget.
Joe.
A lot of people actually. We the
That one
ETA
channel
Nick was
that
one. Oh, sorry, I keep getting phone calls. Hang on, it's my sister. Give me a minute.
Okay. So as for me, it was Doom 143.
So I wonder whose Doom influence was, like Mercenaut or someone like that.
I think for him, I think it was Freddy 562.
Oh, Freddy came before Doom.
Yeah, Freddy was posting.
Freddy is so funny. That guy. Oh
yeah,
man, he's hell funny.
And I got to meet Freddy through Doom, and 9.2 crew. Well, thank you. But yeah, Doom 143 is the one that's. I saw his whole video, and I already been collecting comic books. I said, hey, you know what? It seemed very easy to do. So that's because of him got me into making my channel. And until this day, I'm still grateful for Steve, and along with Freddy 562. And I through Doom, I get to meet Alex the Comic Holder, Master Explainer, I get to meet you, Ron,
there's still this weird addiction factor about collecting comic books. You just gotta know where to stop. But then if you stop, you start collecting something else. Like I was telling you,
I think it's in our DNA, Ron.
Well, yeah, I think we end up kind of being hoarding and collecting, and we don't watch our budget. Like when I stopped comics for sure, I started collecting those notebooks, those field notes. Like these right here, field notes. I showed you how on eBay these are collectibles.
Field notes.
They get a lot of value, and if you go to United States Postal Service, there's some field notes where they just put a stamp on it and it becomes valuable. So I just started putting stamps on mine, and yeah, it looks gorgeous, right?
Talking about field notes, I was at this Japanese bookstore, which I picked up a couple of the One Piece magazines to put those promotional cards. I sold one, but anyway, I was thinking about you. Then I was looking for field notes. It's not, and they didn't have any.
Yeah, but the Japanese have that one brand called Midori. That's their brand. And those are really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, remember a month, I believe, little over a month, and now there will be a Christmas package coming both to you, Hazel Dan, and along with CBA. So once I get there again, I'll look for Midori. Midori, you said?
Midori, Midori, Midori.
Midori. All right, I'll keep that in mind. I'll put that in a little Christmas.
Yeah, and there is a Field Notes community. It's on Facebook. There are some people that go on YouTube, so that's how I learned about it. There's a better notebook that I found called Lockbee. I also learned about that. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Did you just get that?
Okay.
That looks very new. Who's the
Yeah.
artist of that? That looks cool.
Souza Micah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I do this new comic book day every week, a video that I post every Sunday. I pick one book. I call it the pick of the week.
Yeah.
And throughout, it, and this cover, I had to get it. It's such a cool cover.
It's very unique and original. Never seen anything like that before. And it's badass looking.
That's a badass cover, guys.
I have to say.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I wouldn't buy it though, David.
Well, of course, but I did. I just had to add this to my collection.
But if there was a Black Widow version of that, oh man, I'd totally take it. Oh my god.
Well, this book is fucking. It's just like that Bubble too. Seriously, like she's like, mean business.
Mhm.
Yeah, he said, "Always spend money on comic books in your means." Of course,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
absolutely.
You don't want this to wreck you.
No.
Absolutely not.
You're picking these up. It doesn't hurt my pocket. It does, but it doesn't really. But it does. But still picking up comic books here and there, to support other channels and memes, and he can spend my money to get other books that he wants, and really, really great. All right, here's the part. Hey Joe, you okay? Are you frozen
Yeah.
in time? Okay, because
No,
go.
no, I'm just my mind's racing. I'm thinking about 1,000 different things right now. Sorry.
Okay, I hope that phone call wasn't a negative thing from your sister, because after
No,
that
one of my sisters is in intensive care.
oh,
And then the other sister keeps calling to check on her. They had a little bit of a disagreement a few weeks ago, so they haven't really been on speaking terms.
Yeah.
So,
Is this hospital far away from you?
About the other one.
Is this hospital
No,
far away
it's
from you,
fairly
Joe?
close.
Oh,
No, it's within about 20 minutes of where I live. Yeah.
okay.
But she's like, she has to. She's on a breathing machine, so
Ventilator, yeah.
she
mm.
can't breathe. Sorry, my computer keeps going out every time I talk about something important. Yeah, no, she can't breathe right now. She's on she's on something to help her breathe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I haven't even got to really talk to her but once. And she's been in there since since Tuesday. And they might have to put her on an incubator to put that tube down her throat and into her lungs and stuff if she quits breathing. So we're just crossing our fingers, waiting to kind of see what's going on with her and stuff. She has lung damage, and so it's kind of worried about it. But
Yeah, it totally sucks.
Let's get our prayers out there.
yeah,
for her.
she spent her whole life smoking cigarettes and not taking care of herself.
It's really weird you say that. Some people smoke all their life and they're perfectly fine. And some smoke just a couple years and they are just doomed. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah, but she never took care of herself, so now she's, unfortunately, she's, kind of paying for it now, and sad. Yeah.
mhm. Well, like I said, I hope everything goes well, and prayers goes to your sister, and I hope she makes a full recovery, and she gets better.
Yeah, thank you.
That machine. So, man, how do we? Where do we go from here? Okay.
Rough transition, huh?
You ever notice bad things always happen in like 2s or 3s? Like, you ever notice that? Like how bad things always happen in clusters? It can't just be one thing. Like 2 or 3 things always go bad for that's kind of what's been going on. It's like a whole string of stuff. So I don't know. It's got to get better, right?
Yeah, it always does. It always does.
Yeah.
It always does, regardless how it ends, tragedy or not.
Yeah.
Time always does heal
Yeah.
things, and
Yeah.
it talking about time.
Talking about tragedy, David. I finally saw that movie, Madam Web, and that was tragic. I'm telling you, that was so bad.
I
Wasn't
turned it
any
off.
good?
First 15 minutes. I said, "Fuck, I can't watch this."
I watched the whole thing. I
Wow.
wanted to give it a chance. Man, I will not get that time back in my life.
No, they even say like you have to watch it because Sydney was that Sydney Sweeney was Sydney? What's the lady?
Yeah, I think she's there. She's like the blonde one with the
Yeah.
glasses. Yeah.
Big boob lady. The big
And
boob.
Hawk Girl was there.
But just somehow the acting, the whole plot, and the editing.
You know, the writing was really horrible. I think they had so much star power in that movie. They needed to take time to make a good script, and it just did not work. It was just piss poor. Now, conversely, though, I watched The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. That was surprisingly good. I thought it was
Really?
gonna suck. I thought it was going to suck,
Really?
but it's excellent. It's really excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should see it.
Huh.
It's on Netflix. So there's 2 seasons, 2024 and 2025. It was actually entertaining. I liked it.
Well, I just finished watching the first half of Stranger Things season 5.
Oh, I'm not going to touch that.
Oh man, that's great. No spoilers
Yeah.
here. Not gonna get nothing from me on this one. But you guys ever watch Chainsaw Man? It's
Very good.
Fuck, I can totally relate to that character.
What is Chainsaw Man? What is that?
It's a Japanese manga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anime, and just love the simplicity of this guy. I mean, yeah, the thing that he would do just to group a couple of breasts, you know.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, he would stop at nothing. Yeah, he would stop at
He would
nothing.
stop at
Yeah.
nothing.
He was obsessed with it. Yeah.
And the girl, the demon girl, the one with the
Denji.
horn.
Yeah, he's pretty wild,
Denji?
man.
Oh man, she's like,
Yeah.
okay, this is like it was a season where like, okay, part 1, now you can grab, and then he just like touches it, and she's like part 2, and she takes that freaking padding off, and it was just fucking great. It's just like, oh, that is me. That is totally me.
Yeah.
But Ron, if you haven't watched it, you
Yeah.
like good laugh, go watch that movie. I mean, go
Okay.
watch the show. It's really good.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Chainsaw Man, boy.
Yeah.
I can imagine some variant covers for that on a comic book. Chainsaw Man.
You know what? At first, I thought it was stupid, but after watching it, I'm like, fuck, this is a pretty good show. It's very entertaining.
It's nice to get those surprises. You know, you think it's gonna suck, and it turns out so good.
Yeah, and that's the same thing happened with me with Demon Slayer. I just watched it for the sake, and
Demons. Okay, that's not Demon Hunter, is it?
no.
K-pop?
Demon Slayer is another Japanese anime manga, but it's a
Okay.
great story.
You don't
And
like the Demon Hunter stuff, though. You don't like that.
Demon Hunter,
Yeah,
the one with Kevin Bacon.
the K-pop. No.
Oh, Demon Hunter, K-pop Demon Hunter. That was a pretty good show. I was surprised.
It's a movie.
Yeah. I mean, that was
alright,
the number 1 movie in Netflix for what, 3-4 months? It's still in
Yes.
the top 10
Yeah,
after
yeah.
a month later.
I honestly did like it, though.
I like the songs. It's just
My daughter really loves it, but this is not for me.
I mean, came to a point where it got so huge. They actually did a concert. They did a concert at the Thanksgiving parade.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of sing along because now they have a sing along version of that movie.
I'm not going to sing along with that, David.
Pretty soon, Ron, you're gonna be making YouTube shorts
No.
for you singing that song.
No, I don't think so.
I'll be watching those videos when you make them, Ron. I'll tune into. If you do that, I'll tune into it for sure. Yeah. That'll be
I'll make
my
sure
new favorite channel. Yeah.
Oh man.
man, it's been 10 years. 10 years in collecting in this YouTube. And we're still kicking it live. We're
10
still
years
going
is
strong.
kind because I've been reading comics since I was a little kid, so 10 years is not a long time for me. I mean, I think it's been like 40 years for me.
Okay, Jay's also asking, David, what happened to the 9-4? I don't know about the 9-4.
I don't think there was a crew, was there?
It was a 9.2 crew that yeah. What happened? Nothing. I think we talked about it. The stupid thing that we are all agreed on the 5 people that was in that group. We all said we're not gonna go live. We're not gonna do this if not all 5 members can be at once, right? That was the stupidest thing. We should have just gone live like every week, regardless who was able to make it. So what happened? People got lives, people got jobs, people have things, and schedule didn't match. So from going from missing for 1 month to 2 months, and became a 6 month, and after 1 year later, because nobody would able to make the time, because there was, and that's how it ended, because nobody were able to all make it at the same time.
If you ever watch Spine Tick Live on Saturday night, it's always the same 4 or 5 guys, but I just cannot get into what they're talking about. I'm just not interested in what they're saying, but they are so dedicated to meeting every Saturday night.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Spine Ticks? You don't know
Yeah.
that? Oh, okay.
I don't think so. It doesn't sound
Yeah.
familiar to me. Yeah.
But Ron, I think it goes for this live show as well too. Like, we trying to meet every other week, right? And it's not a 5. Trying to get 5 people together is hard. That's why I want to shout out to New York Warriors. They've been doing it for so long with the same people, and of course they kind of not doing as active in
Yeah.
YouTube as much as
Their enthusiasm's kind of waned a little
Yeah,
bit.
but just recently they did a CGC opening unboxing with a few of the members, but it's really hard to coordinate to get together once a week, or even just twice, once every other week is really hard, because I think when you reach certain time, when you have a certain responsibility, it's really hard to commit that 1 to 2 hours every week, or every other week, or even once a month to do a show, or even
Yeah, but the real difference with New York Warriors and Spine Ticks is if on New York Warriors show they have a troll, they will sick Manny on him, or they'll say really bad things. But with Spine Ticks, they welcome those people. They say, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Good to see you." They will love those trolls. They say all trolls welcome. They love it. They don't care if they're getting insulted or not.
Regardless, they're getting a view. There's one thing.
Lots of views.
Yeah, lots of views. I wonder how Sticky Goose is. Remember Sticky Goose?
He started making some videos after he sold off his collection, and I kind of just said, okay, I don't want to listen to this stuff anymore. This is not stuff where he's saying bad things about other people. He's just saying stuff like something negative about their hobby, and I said, I just unsubbed him. I just don't want to listen to it anymore.
Yeah, I think we
That's
all
all it took.
I think we all can agree that negativity only can go so far.
Well, I don't know what the point of him. I don't know what his point is anymore now.
The biggest argument that I can still remember was when All About Comics and Don, the comic book junkie, argued about freaking which is better, Mylar bags or.
No, it's not All About Comics.
It wasn't All About Comics. Who was it?
No, it's We Love Comics.
Oh, We Love Comics.
Yeah,
okay, so
we don't need to talk about that.
No, but it was to a point where it was so stupid, but at the point where
Yeah, but the thing about All About Comics was kind of worse, I think, because All About Comics was trying to be. This is not We Love Comics. This is about All About Comics. He was part of a live stream, and they didn't want to include the stuff he was saying, so they kicked him out. That was really sad to see, and I didn't want to see that anymore. I got tired of that stuff. That's stupid,
It is. Well, okay. So, other one. Did you watch it? Did I watch what? Yvonne, I'm sorry getting to your comment, but I was looking like, did you watch it? What did I not watch, or what did I watch?
Yeah, you did watch it.
I did watch the Chainsaw Man. It was great.
I think she was talking. I think she was talking about me with the K-pop demon thing or whatever.
Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah.
Oh, so she's saying you did watch it. So Joe, you did watch it.
When I was watching it,
I watched the show, but I didn't watch the parade. So that's what I didn't watch. But I watched the show.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch the parade, but I saw
the show was pretty good. I just didn't watch the parade. Yeah.
Okay, so she was talking about the parade.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I did watch. Yeah. Yes, I did. I didn't say I didn't watch that. I said I didn't watch the parade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gotta love this. It was the last. What was the one that they would argue about what Joe thought he didn't watch it and Yvonne said he did?
Oh yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, it's funny.
Was it the Star Wars?
I can't remember.
Everything. Yeah, it's everything. Yeah, I'm always wrong, and that's okay.
Well, yeah. This is the reason why I watch Hazel Dance for their.
I'm always wrong, and that's okay.
Yvonne always correcting Joe what he did, but he keeps saying he did not do.
Yeah, I'm always wrong, and that's okay.
Love the chemistry. I love you guys' channel. E.T. Nick is another person that I was watching because he's very educational. But at one point I said, "Fuck, I can't do him. I can't do him anymore." I remember arguing about the green of. Did you guys argue about Tomb of Dracula?
Yeah, why not?
And I was right.
I told you I'm always wrong. I'm used to it.
Yeah. I remember watching one of the what you guys watching your haul video, and it was a stack of books. I mean, it was a stack of books, and Joe was there like this is not even my book. He's just showing him one at a time, and you can see it in Joe's face like, "Fuck, why am I even showing this book?"
Yeah.
And Yvonne's voice was like, she's like, "Oh, like yeah, I got this because of Peach Momoko. I got this because of being Archie." And Joe's over there like, "Yeah, okay, yeah."
Yeah.
And he's like, when did you get this? When did you get this?
Yeah, she goes, she'll like just say to me like, "Hey, we need to do a haul video." I'm like, "What haul?" Like, and then she's got a stack of 20 books I didn't know we got,
Yeah, and it clearly shows them. And towards the end of the haul, it's time for Joe's book. That's something that they all know they picked up. And you can see his face kind of lights up because it was a book that he wanted, and you're like, okay.
Joe doesn't get his own book.
Oh man. Oh
yeah.
Anybody
Joe doesn't get his own books. Yeah.
Anybody who's watching this show right now, go to Hazel Dance YouTube channel, okay, and watch their videos. Watch their haul videos, and you're gonna have a good laugh, and also you're gonna be able to watch some great books that they pick up. But it's just their chemistry and their little bit of arguing who's right and who's wrong. and that's just the fucking icing on the cake on that on those halls. I enjoy it.
Thank you. Yeah.
You said, did any of you guys jump on Absolute Batman? I did when it first came out. I did. I got the second print, the UK version of it, which was only 500 print run, but take that as a grain of salt. And I also got, I think I got the third 1/25 ratio on that issue number one. But yeah, that Absolute Batman is just going crazy
Yeah.
right now. You know, they even had that freaking on their on the Thanksgiving parade. You know that they had a float of Absolute Batman, and that only came out a year ago.
Huh,
You know,
interesting.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
we didn't get any. Yeah, we didn't get any. I don't have one copy of any of that. So
yeah, I wish I did, but I did pick a couple of. I did pre-order on that issue number 15. I think was it 15? I think it was issue number 15, or was it 19? Anyway, the Absolute Batman Universe Joker will finally make his debut on this upcoming release on October. I think it was going to be December 16th, I think. So let me see. Hold on. I had it somewhere here. Where is it? It is Absolute Batman issue number 15 is the first appearance of of Joker in that Absolute Batman universe. And there's like about thousands of those has been sold on the secondary market. Thousands. And
then there's so many variations of it too.
Yeah,
like there's an
there's
oversized one, and then there's variant covers, and then there's
So
of course
check this
everyone getting
out.
it slabbed.
So for the Absolute Batman issue number 15, there's about 10 different variants. Okay, one is Jock, and you get the 1/50 that is a version of that cover. There is Brian Boland, and there is the Nick.
Which one did you get, David?
Which one?
Which copy did you get?
I got the Brian Boland and the cover A, the Nick Dragotta, the regular cover.
Okay.
Yeah, so those are the two that I picked up. Only one cover, one of each.
Okay.
And
then you said that in cover A.
Cover A, yeah, and Brian Boland. If you look at the Brian Boland one, it's not bad. I just picked it up because
Brian
it's
kind of gruesome looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Huh.
But if you look at that cover of Joker, it's not even human. It looks more of a creature. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious to see how that Joker version. What was that? That Absolute Batman Felix designer issue goes for crazy money. Which issue was that? Is that issue 15 or is that issue number 1? I think that's the 1/25. I think if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But yeah. Absolute Batman issue number 15. First appearance of the Joker in that Absolute universe. We'll see what happened. But yeah, they're making an animated series for Batman, for Absolute Batman. That's why this book is going crazy, because they are not. I think they announced it about a month ago, and from then on was a what average about $15-$20 book. Now is up there now. I got issue number 8 when it first came out, and current 8. I dropped it on issue number, I believe was issue number, what issue was it? I was reading it digitally, but I stopped paying for those digital because I wasn't reading as much, and I thought it was a waste of money for me.
Hey, David, speaking of waste of money, I'm sorry, I don't mean to change the subject, but there's something I came across a couple months ago, and I just been thinking about it. There's these there are these people who collect very collectible books. Okay, so like a good novel, and they have a nice version of it.
Oh, like the
So
first printing, first issue, things like that.
no, just a nice book version of it. So if I could direct you, if you go to a website called Folio Society, and so they sell like very nice versions of an old book, like let's say Moby Dick. There's a very nice hardcover version.
Uh-huh.
So lately they've been releasing comic book stuff, and like the typical price of those are like $100 each. And I wonder if you look at it right now, would you
Okay.
buy any of those?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well, just look at it first. I mean, you're a collector, right? And I just want your opinion. If you look at this stuff, so you go Folio Society, and then their search window go comic books. You'll see very different versions, like Black Panther, Batman, Hulk, Black Panther.
What's it
just
called, Ron?
Marvel, Folio Society.
I got it right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so go for comic books, right?
Go search, go comic books, and I'm just curious. So you get to accept all the cookies first before you can progress.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, it's really tough. So, so just put comic book, and then you can see. Yeah, you have to get rid of those pop-ups too. Yeah, it's a pain. So there is a Spider-Man one, okay, and I just wonder if you would look at that and you tell me, what do you think of that? It's $100. The quality of the pages, the quality of the hardcover is really cool, really nice, but it's $100.
You're asking me.
Yeah, what do you think of it? Would you buy that, David? With you being such a Spider-Man fan? I mean, I looked at the Batman one and the Avengers one. They look really cool. But would you buy something like this? $100?
That's a damn good question.
This is high quality collectible stuff. Okay.
And is this book actually in that collection? This right here?
Yeah, you get a free copy of Spider-Man #1.
Really?
Do you really?
Yeah.
I don't think
Really?
$8,000 value. All you have to do is just
no. This is just
$100.
no. Come on, this is just a hardcover book,
Yeah,
and it's
but
just
what-
all his
okay.
favorite stories. You know,
What is this? Why is this in part of that images?
I think it's just showing an example of a comic book that's in the collection.
Wow, this is a really good condition though. There's that little
Yeah.
crease at the corner, but
They're not giving you that, David. This is just a hardcover.
yeah.
So it's a hardcover with a slipcase.
No, you are getting this book.
Oh, are you really?
You are. This is part of it. Look,
So it's like a facsimile.
yeah, facsimile of this amazing Spider-Man, and they even put a little crease there to give it a little, how would you say it? Eight. I don't know.
Oh, it's a replica comic book. Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
So
yeah,
you are
yeah.
getting this.
That's cool. That's cool. That's nice.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Well,
$100.
So how much issues are they putting in here?
Oh, how many issues? I don't know. Let me go look. I'm curious now that you're asking me, because I really don't know what's inside. I was looking at the Batman and the Spider-Man one. I mean,
So here it
Batman
is.
and
Here's the
Avengers.
Amazing Adventure of Marvel's iconic superhero Spider-Man, the second volume. This is the second volume in Folio exclusive. So they did this once already. Okay, featuring the acclaimed comic book by Stanley Tucci, Mick Farlane, and Michael Bendis. Wow.
They have a YouTube video.
Let's watch it. Just to
Yeah,
let
that
you
is
guys
pretty
know, we
cool.
are not being sponsored by Folio.
Oh, it's only 12. Only 12 stories in there. It's interesting, David. You got to admit, it's really compelling looking at this stuff.
See, there's that book.
That really caught your. That's the first thing that caught your attention. Huh? You don't care about the hardcover.
Give it a floppy, man. Give it
I
a
know.
floppy.
Oh, you're missing the point. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know what? You got me thinking now.
I mean, the Batman and Avengers one, man, those look so cool. I mean, probably 10 years ago, I would have pulled the trigger, but I just can't get into it now. It's just not my thing now.
The Batman one's awesome.
It is awesome.
That is
Oh my
cool. Oh
god,
my
it is
gosh.
cool. It's
Yeah.
hella cool.
Wow, look at that splash page on that first cover.
Yeah.
It's terrific, man. It's terrific.
Do you get a copy of Batman #1 with that one?
I know.
I think you get a facsimile something.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
David, I swear to God, if they come out with a Black Widow one, I am buying it.
Okay, Mike. Okay, here's
What if it's
my
$110?
Then no.
Okay, so here's my
What
question.
about it?
Okay, my question is, you know, these floppies. Okay, these floppies, their insert. I wonder if the interior has saying that this is a replica of so and so by Folio Society.
You know, if you get it slap, it might.
You got me thinking now.
David, who cares?
You gonna try to sneak it past him, David?
No. It's not. It's not that.
You gonna try to sneak it past him?
Well, because this is a second volume. I want to go. Now I'm gonna check to see their first volume to see what.
Yeah, I think they sell them on eBay. You know, there's always a secondary market because these collectors, they get tired of it. You
Yeah.
know.
Well, Joe,
I think we
there's a
should-
great news for you. Your wife is not buying that book for $100.
Yes, you are. We're gonna buy all of them. That's the least you can do for all the books that you buy, and I wake up one day and we have a whole new collection.
But yeah,
Every door we got a new package, man.
I'm gonna look
No, I
into
don't know
that.
if I would
the
either.
fifth volume.
David, what you ought to do is buy one of those. Yeah. Well, David, I think you should buy one of those, and then whenever you get your facsimile cover, you should complain to them and tell them that it's not a real copy, and then see if they'll give you back your money because you just thought you were getting a real copy of Spider-Man #1. See if they'll give you back your money.
After I get it back.
Say, I don't want the $20,000 for the Spider. I just want my money back. Do it, David.
But you got me thinking. Maybe actually.
If you go on eBay right now and you see that exact Spider-Man from Folio Society, it's more than $100.
Yeah.
I think it appreciates in value, and it's just ridiculous. These collectors out there,
Yeah.
Yeah, Rand just dangled a carrot in front of me and you jumped on.
Sucker.
but
Ron's not going to buy one himself, but he dangles that carrot in front of David. Hey, David, why don't you buy one? I'm not going to do it, but you should buy a couple of them.
And who said we're not influencing anyone? I'm sure Jay Sosa like, fuck, I'm on it right now. Man, you know what? As much as I miss the old days, I'm just very happy with what I am right now, man. But
Yeah, I'm okay with my collection. I don't have to get more. I mean, there's always more to get, but it's run its course. You don't need to keep buying.
no. Even though I did get a few books. You guys want to take a look?
Well, you showed us a Supergirl.
Well, no, well, so here it is. Okay, so you guys already seen the book that I got from Vin Crew and the Supergirl. They
Hmm.
made a foil version of this Civil War issue number 3.
That is really cool.
That is dope. So as I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I have to get
And so how much is that? Like $4 or $5?
This was retail price at I think it was $6.99. But if you pre-order, you get it like 30% off. So,
I
so
like
you got
that.
that. And
$6.99's hefty.
okay, so I picked this up at Happy Comics.
At where?
Happy Comics.
Happy Comics?
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy Comic is an online store which is located in UK.
It's like an intrinsic clickbait. Happy Comics.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah.
I have to put my finger there because
I kind of want to go there now. Now, see, you made me go there now. Happy Comics.
yeah. So they did a risque version of this book by Adam Hughes. Okay. Which the cover has a fist pop sticker on that part where my finger is, but so they released it and I got one copy but Whatnot has the you remember that original, when Yvonne, Joe, you guys send me that copy, send me the link to all this original art that was sold on Heritage Auction. So that cover of the original was sold. So they used that black and white, the original art, as part of the Whatnot exclusive of it.
Okay.
So there's two versions, one from Happy Comics and one from Whatnot for that.
Okay.
So yeah, I picked that up and also, oh man, check this classic.
That's cool.
But Dan Panosian.
I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is a 1 of 25, and this I waited a whole year. I think I showed it to you. It's that Essentia issue number 27, or was it 29 by Lucio Perillo. It's a wraparound. This is one of the 15. So
you got the Muppets back there. Oh, that's all right.
Isn't it cool?
That's not okay.
And killing Ronald McDonald.
Man,
it's a great cover. Anyway,
as an integral part of my childhood, it's like, come on.
Yeah, and I was able to scoop this up. It's an Invisible Man, one per store.
Yeah, can't beat that.
Well, guess what?
Creative.
Inside, it's just a fucking blank sheet of papers.
And how much did you pay for that, David?
$35.
Is that real?
Yeah, $35. Well, there's
Stop. Well, you bought a blank page with 40 other blank pages in it for $45.
Well, if you look at certain angle, you're able to see the Invisible Man. But okay, I need to explain why I spent $35 on this blank sheet of paper because this is going to be considered as my sketchbook. So on my next con, since the interior is all blank sheets, I'm gonna have artists put a little sketch within this comic book saying, and it has something to do with Invisible Man.
Okay.
So that's my plan. I'm not ever going to get this thing graded, but it's like a great sketchbook, a comic book within, a sketchbook.
It's really hard to draw an Invisible Man, David. I mean,
I know.
Well, Ron, you have to get Invisible ink first.
But I mean that's
They have
my
like the invisible ink that you can use, and you put it under light, and then you can see what it is. So,
yeah, and I think I showed this. I got
Is that also from Happy Comics?
no. Yeah,
Oh.
this is from the book itself from Happy Comics
how come you're not covering up her breast?
because it doesn't show the dot.
Do what?
It doesn't show the dot,
The dot?
The nipple.
the nipple. I call it the dot.
Okay.
But yeah, I was able to get Miss Patterson. What's her name? Cassandra Patterson to sign the book.
Peterson?
Patterson.
Peterson.
Peterson.
Peterson. Yeah. She's awesome, dude. We got to meet her a couple of times at some of those Comic Cons.
She is fucking cool.
Yeah, we got a comic book. We got an Elvira comic book signed by her.
What is her name again?
Cassandra Peterson. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
looking to see if.
She's-
Oh, yeah, of course.
She is so
I thought you were
nice.
talking about the artist.
Yeah, she's really nice. She's very cool. Yeah.
Okay, Jay Salsa. I don't want a jar. I want a comic book form of it. All right. But no, but that's the only reason why. It's a one, and this book is selling for $50. Believe it or not. I got it for 35. I don't know, but this is gonna be my little sketchbook. And since I brought this out, every con that I go, every Emerald City Comic Con that I go, I'm gonna have maybe one or two artists sketched.
Hey, David, when is the next Emerald City Comic Con? Is it in
May 3rd.
May? Oh, wow. It's
No,
still a ways-
March.
Oh,
I already,
okay.
got already got the pass. I already bought my pass.
Who's going to be there in
I
2026?
have no idea.
Okay, they don't have it up yet, huh?
Oh,
Shatner's going to be there.
Oh yeah.
I really don't care about Shatner. But I picked this up, Jim Lee, Batman and Deadpool. It's a one shot.
Hmm.
It's a
You
pretty
don't
good-
like William Shatner?
I'm
I
not.
love William Shatner.
I do too. Yeah.
No, I admire Captain Kirk as a character because he sleeps with every freaking female alien being that he come across with.
Yeah,
he
it
does
don't
not
matter.
discriminate.
He'll sleep with them
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't discriminate at all. Yeah.
No, not at all.
They could be
But-
green, pink, orange. You don't care.
The trouble,
But if you ask me about me,
trouble with the trebles, or you know what I'm talking about, Ron?
Yeah, yeah.
The trebles or whatever. Yeah, trouble with the trebles.
but if you ask me about William Shatner as a actor, not really. But
You didn't like TJ Hooker?
just some. I like the character. I like Captain Kirk, but if I have to choose between Star Wars and Star Trek, when it comes to what I prefer, Star Wars than Star Trek. But like I said, I think Captain Kirk as a character, he's a badass freaking character because he did not discriminate when it comes to women.
I like Captain Picard.
Oh,
I like the New Generation Star Wars is probably my favorite, but out of the Star Trek stuff is the Next Generation with
yeah,
Captain Picard. I like that. Yeah, it's a really good show. Yeah, I think.
that's a very educated. It seems like you have to, one. It sounds educated, right?
Yeah.
The way they speak because they're all British actors almost, and yeah, Picard. I mean, yeah, he was badass. I
Yeah,
mean,
he was awesome. Yeah.
He was badass.
So
Yeah.
so if you compare Shatner and Patrick Stewart, they're both Shakespearean actors.
Right.
But before Star Trek fame, William Shatner was on Twilight Zone. He had 2 Twilight Zone episodes.
Yes.
They were really cool. And before that, I think he was on that, what's it called? The Normandy Trials? Is that what that was? Trials at Nuremberg, something like that.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
had a
and then
very
the-
minor role. But
then the
that was
airplane
such a
one,
great
right?
movie. Oh, yeah, in Twilight Zone. Yeah,
yeah.
that was cool. David, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
About William Shatner?
Yeah,
Yes.
in Twilight Zone.
No.
Oh, you got to see those, man. There's 2 episodes where he's in Twilight Zone.
Was it good?
Oh, yeah.
Is it
Awesome.
Is it about him dating alien women?
Yeah, very good.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so.
No.
I'll go watch it. I'll go watch it on YouTube. William Shatner.
Yeah, I don't know if you can go on YouTube.
He does
You
make
could
out with
probably-
a monster on the wing of an airplane, though.
Yeah, go watch that one at least. Yeah.
Monster what
Yeah,
on
yeah.
an airplane? Is that
I said he does make out with a monster on the wing of an airplane, though. It's pretty cool.
really?
He didn't make out with them, no, but nobody else. Yeah.
Wow.
But he looks out the window. They're flying. There's a thunderstorm outside in the plane, and he looks out of the plane window, and there's some kind of monster tearing up the wing of the plane, and nobody can see it but him. And it's interesting.
Wait, I thought that was part of the Twilight Zone.
It is.
They made other
Yeah.
versions of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in the movie.
Like John
Yeah,
Lithgow.
I remember
Yeah.
that scene where the monster just ripping out the
Yeah.
the ring of the airplane. But
Yeah,
I
but
didn't.
the first version is William Shatner.
Oh,
Yeah, the first
okay.
version, it's in the TV series, the black and white TV series, and they did the
Yeah.
movie that has John Lithgow in it.
Yeah.
And
That's
and
right. John
Yes.
Lithgow. Yes.
And
Yes.
someone else did it, but who cares?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but William Shatner, no. But like I said, I'm gonna get that thing, like, and I'll show it to you guys when we probably will see it on my Instagram or what if you guys if I ever get. But yeah, that's in March.
So I saw David Finch is going to be there. You think he could do an Invisible Man for you?
If it's the price is right. I'm not gonna pay freaking $100-something, but if they charge me like these here for what 35, 50 $35, yeah, definitely I'm gonna have them do it.
Oh, David, you crack me up, man.
But
Invisible Man.
But here's the thing. When I met Elvira, right, Cassandra Peterson,
Yeah.
I was gonna have her sign that book, interior of the book, and have do a little doodle saying "Hello, Invisible Man," from
Okay.
Elvira. I was gonna, but she was fucking charging $85 per signature. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay.
That's a lot.
That's
That
a
is
lot.
Yeah.
That's why I only got that one book to have her sign because.
Yeah, I think Gillian Anderson's autograph today is about $120, and I was gonna pay for that, but wasn't the other Shatner the coin one?
The coin.
I think he's talking about Twilight Zone. I can't remember the other episode he's in, but it's also good. Yeah, it's also very good. Yeah.
All right, Joe. What was the last movie you saw?
Yeah.
In theater.
Oh, in theater.
In the theater?
We're pandemic hermits, man.
Maybe
We don't go
like-
out.
Yeah, maybe like the one of those Avenger movies, maybe, or Star Wars.
Like the Endgame.
It was like one of the new Star Wars movies, or
Yeah.
been a
I
while.
think this is where Yvonne will come and correct it.
Yeah.
And
E.T.
Ron?
the extraterrestrial.
And you, Ron?
I don't know. Let me see.
You know,
Let me ask
I
my wife.
I can't remember the last one. I know my wife and daughter were with me, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I think it was Fantastic Four. I think it was Fantastic Four.
Was it Fantastic Four or was
I think
it
so.
Thunderbolt?
No, Fantastic Four is after Thunderbolts, is it not?
Yes. So
Yeah,
Fantastic Four.
I think those are the last two movies I saw: Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four in the theater. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
What came out first, The Last Jedi or the Avengers Endgame?
I think Last Jedi was before that.
Okay, maybe it was Last Endgame then, or like the Endgame or something like that.
Yeah, it's been 5 years.
That's been a while. Yeah,
You're right. It was during the COVID.
yeah. I think that's a lot. I think.
So,
Yeah,
David,
Vaughn said no idea. Maybe a Star Wars movie. So it was either The Last Jedi or Avengers End.
she don't remember either.
No, it's been that long. It's been so long. We have no idea what the last.
Oh, well, the reason I asked because I was thinking about they said that the Alien, the Badland.
Mm.
Oh no, the Predator, the Badland. I heard it was really good.
I saw the movie poster for that, and I go, I can't believe they're making another, sequel. But it did look interesting.
Yeah, no, they said
Yeah,
it was
good.
it was really well made. The
Okay.
storyline just somehow it clicks into all the Predator movies. But yeah, I was probably thinking about going seeing that movie this Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just somehow the schedule didn't run out. I just want to add the movie because it looks as though not many people are going to watch these movies anymore.
Yeah. Uh-uh.
You know?
Nah. It's, did you see that other Predator movie that they came out with a couple of years ago with
The Wasteland.
no,
No,
that girl? I think they were like the what?
No. Don't nothing.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes.
Do you know the name of it?
No, not yet. Prey.
Okay, yeah. That was pretty cool. I thought that was all
I
right.
love that movie.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So
pretty cool.
there's two Predator movies in 25. One is called Killer of Killers, and then the other one is Badlands.
Killer of Killers. Really?
I don't know Killer of Killers. That's on Hulu. Maybe it's a cartoon. I don't know.
Yeah, there probably is an animated series on that one.
Yeah, it's a cartoon. Yeah.
So 2022, that's when they came out with Prey. And that was part of the I think that was part of the Hulu exclusive. Or was it Apple exclusive? Anyway, that was a good movie. But the Predator Badlands is the most recent one, and they said that it was really well. The story is really well made. So
You haven't convinced me to go out to the theater to watch it, David.
what?
I
Are you gonna watch the Doomsday Avengers Doomsday when it comes out?
Oh,
next year?
hell yes, yes, absolutely. But that's going to be a long while from now, right? Isn't that 27?
I thought it was in 20. I thought it was next year.
Oh, I don't know. How about if the Folio Society comes out with a Cyber Monday deal? Are you going to go spend your money on that, David?
I think the most I'll spend on that book.
Are they paying you, Ron?
No.
No. Honestly, if that book,
Ron works for secretly, and we don't know about it.
David will fall for it.
if I can get that book on a whatever Cyber Day, whatever deal with shipping everything under $60, yeah, I probably will get it.
Let's not lie. We know you'll pay full price for it.
No.
Yeah, you will. I guarantee it.
Just for that facsimile alone.
Yeah, in a month we'll be seeing it on a video.
That floppy got me. Like, no.
Yeah,
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a floppy in there.
Yeah,
I
that's
honestly
cool.
As soon
didn't.
as I saw that floppy, I'm like, I think that floppy itself costs more than the freaking hardcover.
No, I don't think it. But from what I understand, it's good quality books. The pages are great quality, and it's just a collectible. You know what I'm saying?
I heard they're only limited to like 40,000 or something like that. So.
Oh, really? Well, they do
40?
come like second printing, third printing, fourth printing. They make other printings.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, this is volume 2. This is a volume 2, so I'm
That's a lot.
really curious to see what the first volume looked like.
Might be on eBay if you look.
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to.
Okay, sold. Where's the sold? Huh. So this is the second printing, Ron.
Yeah, this is second printing that they're on now. Yeah.
They don't have a first printing.
There's no first printing on eBay?
No.
You're not looking on eBay?
They just skipped right to the second printing?
Yep.
No, I think there's like,
or is it
like you say,
different things? Like, okay, so like first printing might be like a different volume of books, and then the second printing is like this Spider-Man or something, or what?
You know, I think it's actually the same book. They're just
Yeah,
running
no,
out
it's
of,
it's the same book.
Yeah.
but they just run out of
But
copies.
they don't have it. They don't have it on eBay. There's nobody
Okay.
selling the first print. If they
Gotcha.
did, it's no longer available. But the second printing, the one that we just showed you guys, it was sold for $115, which was listed at $140
Okay.
For first printing.
for the second printing, the one we just saw.
Why would they pay $115 when it's $100 on the website? That doesn't make sense.
Because
Oh, I know why. Because it's coming from England, and the
Oh.
shipping's like $36.
see,
Yeah, that's
See,
why.
that's an important detail.
it is.
So it's $130, David, instead of $100. So
Oh yeah, and this guy was offering free delivery.
Oh,
Okay.
Have you ever got that before, David? When,
What?
when they deliver it to your doorstep?
Do what on my doorstep?
Delivery, personal delivery. They give it to you. They hand it to you.
No, I would never let anybody know where I live.
No, if you if you're buying something on eBay, you have to give them your address.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, but you mean like somebody actually you buy from somebody, they come to your house to hand deliver?
Correct.
No.
So this is an example. I bought a bunch of stamps, to put in my field notes.
Yeah.
And this guy, he doesn't live far from me. He just knocked on my door, and there were the stamps.
They're scary.
cool. So, David,
Oh, it was nice.
do you have DoorDash meet you down the street, or what do you do?
No, I don't do DoorDash.
Have them meet you at your neighbor's house?
No,
I swear to God,
Yeah.
David, I'm going
Yeah.
to DoorDash some
You never done
Doritos to
DoorDash?
you one day.
no, I don't do DoorDash. Never done it, never will.
Really?
No.
Okay. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if there wasn't DoorDash.
I don't know.
We have
a lot of people know where I live.
Well, it's been 2 hours, so we're gonna say goodbye here and see you guys all in 2 weeks. Thanks to everyone and 7 people who's watching, and thank you for Jay Salsa, along with who was in there? Lord Tatsman, thank you very much. And who else was here? Yvonne, thank you for being here as well too. And see you guys all in 2 weeks, and hopefully we'll have a better successful thing. And it's not going to be in 2 weeks. I'm sorry, holiday is going to be really busy at my place, so if anything, I'll see you guys all next year in January. All right, guys, until then, keep watching, and check out my channel. Check out Hazel Dance channel. They're fucking really entertaining when they do the haul video. And Comic Book is Steve. If you ever do anything on this channel, once again, go check him out. If not, we all see you guys. Have a happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you all. See you all in 2026. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.